Hello, YouTube watchers. This is a upfront warning that no one is forcing you to watch this video. No one is making you watch this video. If you do not want to hear the information in this video, this is your chance to stop the video now. Go to a different video. Go do something else. If you don't want to see the information in this video, this is your chance to stop now. Going forward, you are choosing to hear and see the content in this video. The purpose of this video is to explain what I experienced being a Fire Mecca affiliate, what happened to me doing affiliate work for the Fire Mecca company, what the Fire Mecca owner did to me, and subsequently share what could happen if anyone else chooses to do any sort of work, including affiliate work, for this company. It's possible these things could happen even if you just order something from the company, and you will see why. This video is also for a new YouTube watcher who goes by Hawkeye7632. Hawkeye, thanks for watching the video. So thanks for making a comment. I don't know who you are. I am unsure if you understood the video, or any of the other information here. You wrote, "It sounds like you're just upset because you can't get laid and you're just woman hating." So, in order to help you, Hawkeye 7632, let me explain to you what happened, and maybe it will help you understand it clearly. From your comment, something happened where either you didn't actually watch the information, or maybe you didn't understand the information. So, but that's great that you're here and you're trying. So, in response to your comment, I'm going to explain the information again. Not sure if I can get all the information in one go, but we'll cover some of it. And, maybe you can even come up sometime and, explain to us how you came to that conclusion. And maybe you can explain if you understand anything else. So, while there is a lot of upsetness, the upsetness is because of the assault and mistreatment crimes committed against me from the Fire Mecca. It's all really from the Fire Mecca owner, as they're listed on their website. I'm going to go out on a limb and hope that you are not an assault apologist. Um, these people do exist. I generally think that they're probably rare, uh, but assuming you are not an assault apologist, meaning you think assault is okay to do, I'll explain what happened. Um, we have had some assault apologists pop up. Um, we do know who this person who is a business partner, they say, with Corinne. After the assault, um, they're saying Corinne has legit reasons. Those reasons have never come forward. We've never seen any evidence of any of the things that the Fire Mecca owner has claimed. And on here, in order to help warn people about the possible hypothetical dangers of doing work with this company, what could hypothetically happen to them. But again, after the assault, we do have someone coming forward who says they're a business partner and saying that the owner of Fire Mecca has legit reasons. And this person was asked, basically, in so many words, we would love to know what those legit reasons are. Because we don't see any legit reasons to assault someone. But we have never heard any of those legit reasons. But this would be, because there are no legit reasons, this would be the type of person who is an assault apologist, saying, oh, there's reasons to assault someone. So, before I go into everything of what else happened, do need to let you know, I've explicitly told the owner of Fire Mecca not to contact me ever again. And in that time, they have used other people to try to contact me. And the no contact request was made back in December. And as of up to about a month ago from this video, the owner of Fire Mecca has contacted me. So we do have a breach of a no contact request, understanding that from the very beginning, I unfriended the owner of Fire Mecca on Facebook and had no contact for about 3 months since I unfriended them. And that is when this all started. And they say so in their own message. So from all of that evidence, the owner of Fire Mecca, no contact seemingly means nothing to them. So here's where I say at the beginning of December, do not contact me ever again. Okay. And then as of about 1 month ago from this video, and this is their handle, and they put their full name on their YouTube channel. You can go see it right now, unless they change it between now and this video, but not sure why a person would want to do that. But so notice, do not contact me ever again. Back in December 1st, they say, get a life, Daniel Jordan Kastner. So there's a direct message to me, which is obvious. They're addressing me here, even after asking not to contact me after assaulting me. So, um, going back to your statement, looks like you're upset because of these other reasons. This has nothing to do with any sex or gender or getting laid, okay? What this has to do with is assault and asking your abusive assaulter not to contact you, like I did here, and they're continuing to do so, um, assuming they're not being coerced to. They're like, this looks written by the assaulter, the abuser, owner of Fire Mecca, addressed to me, um, completely ignoring my request to please not contact me ever again. Um, and once again, I have not contacted the owner of Fire Mecca in probably like 10 months at this point, and yet they continue to contact me. Um, so we're going to go over what happened since, you brought up a good comment here, Hawkeye7632. And, I'm speaking to you to help, you get caught up to speed. It sounds like you're a little confused about what happened. Um, so uh, the owner of Fire Mecca went on their business page and um, first reads a comment um, about me, and we're gonna watch the video. Reads a comment about me. Remember, I was a Fire Mecca affiliate. Says, "Dear creepy dude, check yourself. We're in an open carry state." They read this, laugh about it, and then basically says something about how they don't usually threaten violence, but, then sort of trails off, insinuating there might be an exception to threatening violence in reference to gun violence, and in reference to me. Um, then they read this. Um, the owner of Fire Mecca reads this next statement, which reads, "He ought to know that even if not you, someone with near or concern does carry," which means carries a gun. So the weird, meaning the weirdo, needs to trend the other way fast. And what trend means, you can look it up. Trend the other way means stay away or go away. Now, keep in mind, when this comment was made and Corinne reads it, I had unfriended the owner of Fire Mecca 3 months before this and had no contact in person or any sort of communication, verbal, written, anything. No physical space, hadn't seen them in any proximity whatsoever. And they read this, and then the owner of Fire Mecca looks at the camera and says, "That's what I'm saying," echoing the sentiment. If you say, "That's what I'm saying," you're saying the same thing as the comment you're reading. So the problem here is that if a person has already gone, unfriended them, had no contact, written, verbal, any sort of communicative contact, and has had zero proximity type thing with the person for 3 months, and then the person tells them that the person needs to check themselves because they may need to bring guns if you don't go away. Well, a person who's been no contact for 3 months cannot get any further away. You can't get any further away than um, no contact, no proximity. There's no way to get further than that. Um, Yet they're still sending threats. Okay, this is assault. Designed to threaten someone, designed to threaten them with physical violence if they did happen to, let's say, be in a public space. You understand? This has nothing to do, once again, this message is to Hawkeye. This has nothing to do with, oh, you're upset because you can't get laid or you're just woman hating. This has nothing to do with gender, sex, getting laid, okay? This assault was carried out um, for no reason, okay? And, we've even got assault apologists here saying there are legitimate reasons to assault me, which we've never seen. Um, and so we'll look at the Twitch stream and other things here. So let's go ahead and look at that now. And I'm going to explain, where this came from, since Hawkeye, you seem to not quite understand. So this is the first assault. And the volume's kind of low, but
I'll do that next time. No, I've used those to send out a couple of times, but so Mazhub's statement says, "Dear creepy dude, check yourself. We're in an open carry state. You're not wrong. I mean, like, I don't like to threaten violence, but we're in an open carry state. We're in an open carry state. We're in an open carry state." I don't like to threaten violence, but I don't like to threaten violence, but I don't like to.
so they say, I don't like to threaten violence, but, and then just trails off. You can watch the whole video. It's already posted. So Hawkeye, yeah, this could come from literally anybody. Care if you're they, them, he, him, she, they, she, her. This has nothing to do with any sort of gender, whatever. We do have the owner of Fire Mecca insinuating that they're a misandrist, which does mean that they hate men. And so, if that's the case, then this assault can possibly be elevated to a hate crime, which, unfortunately for them, makes this way worse. There's essentially regular assaults, and then there's assaults that are hate crimes in the United States. And hate crimes are when someone's being targeted because of their sex or gender, obviously, or race, religion, stuff like that. So we do have the post saying they're misandry laden, which means they hate men. So it's certainly possible that this crime was a hate crime with that information. And we do have some corroboration with Melanie, who I don't know if we've talked about Melanie a lot yet, but um, there's some things to be covered there. Okay, so let's keep going. So we have So this is where they read this statement, and then in the rest of the video, they read this other statement, says, "That's what I'm saying." Um, I'll play it again for you. This is their response to getting caught doing other types of crimes.
I'll do that next time. No, I've used those to send out a couple of times, but so Mazda's statement says, "Dear creepy dude, check yourself. We're in an open carry state. You're not wrong. I mean, like, I don't like to threaten violence, but."
Okay, um, so why did this happen? Well, in that same video, the owner of Fire Mecca goes on to explain that they woke up one day and realized that I had unfriended them on Facebook. Okay? um, when someone unfriends you on Facebook, first of all, like sometimes that's a bit of a statement saying they don't really want to be in communication with you anymore, and certainly not connected. And that was the beginning of the no contact, which Corinne, after explicitly asking for no contact, the owner of Fire Mecca sends a direct message addressing me, "Get a life, Daniel Jordan Kastner." So, um, not really sure how. The other interesting thing about this video is all the laughter and the grins I've covered already, which Hawkeye, you obviously didn't see. Um, Go watch some of the other videos. The owner of Fire Mecca says that them and their friends laugh about this. That this is hilarious to them. Okay, not the laughter, and not typically the response of someone who is serious, but more the response of someone who enjoys abusing other people. Um, the laughter, even the laughter when they're reading these statements and saying, "That's what I'm saying," the big grin. Okay, they're enjoying the assault, and they're enjoying the abuse. So after going no contact and unfriending the owner of Fire Mecca, who I did affiliate work with for Fire Mecca, and I showed all that in the other video. Hawkeye, I guess you just didn't see it. But thanks for bringing up your comment, because it allows me the chance to explain to you what happened. So this is the name of this is the URL for the group, and so what happened? The owner of Fire Mecca, after realizing I had unfriended them, went in this group with 67.6 thousand strangers. And I know this says private, but if you look at United States law, these groups are not private under the law. So just in case, a lot of people have been confused about that, but it's really easy to look up. So the owner of Fire Mecca, they realized after a few months that I had unfriended them, went ahead and posted my profile picture, telling people that I am probably dangerous, and that I acted like a psychopath. I brought a strange man into their home, essentially unannounced, which is a lie. And they say that they think I stole their friend's cat. Um, and the lies start to increase from there. So they posted this along with my picture, saying I'm borderline dangerous. I'm like a psychopath, that she thinks I committed a crime of essentially property theft or stealing a cat. And I may be involved in a missing person. And after um, finding out that I knew that the owner of Fire Mecca posted this horribly abusive stuff, um, then went back into the group, um, posted my full address with a pin. The address here, posted my full name, pin drop of my actual full address. Okay? Hawkeye. So let's go back to your comment because I'm thinking that when you watch this, it's going to make a little bit more sense to you now. Okay, so you're saying it sounds like you're just upset because you can't get laid and you're just woman hating. So we have the assault, we have the abuse, um, and then they posted this in a 67,000 person Facebook group. And it gets worse. So, um, if you need to, like, I don't know how much time you have, but Hawkeye, if if you know, pause this, come back later. I encourage you to watch the whole thing because based on your comment, you may have jumped to conclusions a little bit here. So, um, so the owner of Fire Mecca posted my in a video, nonetheless, posted my full name and my full address, saying last known address with an actual link pin drop in this 60,000, 67,000 person Facebook group. And then um, wants basically encourages people to come find me. Looking for someone who's hanging around me, wants a sleeper cell, which is a group of operate. Look at who's posting this, okay? This is the owner of Fire Mecca. Wants a sleeper cell, which is a group of operative spies or terrorists living in secret among a targeted community. The target would be me, waiting for instructions or an opportunity to act. Um, this is where they admit that they got radio silence. That's called no contact, um, which when so if you decide to work for this company, understand that if you go radio silence, the chances that they're going to do this again, because I need to let you know that after getting caught with all this and being asked to either explain themselves or apologize, they write that they retract nothing. There's no apology to them. This is, I guess, good behavior. Um, so they did have my address, and they can get your address. The Fire Mecca as a company can get your address just from making an order. If you make an order that they have to ship to you, they have your address at that point. They have your name and your address. Okay. The owner of Fire Mecca writes, I'm hoping we find a sleeper cell he won't recognize. Okay. Um, then there's more lies, and one of the other abusive things that we see from the owner of Fire Mecca is this coercive control. So, for those of you who don't know and aren't well versed in things like coercive control, so what someone will do is they will make threats to try um, to try to keep you from like getting help and stuff like that. So I had posted that I couldn't believe that the owner of Fire Mecca spread all these lies about me. Not only that, but behind my back, hoping I would never find out. By the way, the person that gave me all this information is still there, and thank God for them because like there are some good people out there, and the person who helped expose originally the horrifying abusive behavior of the owner of Fire Mecca, like they're still there, um, and ready to leak more. So like, I don't think it's good for abusive people that are trying to hire people to like be able to keep getting access, especially to people's addresses where they can just post them online. So, um, this is some of the coercive control they write to me. Okay. I know you have a video record. I have okay, so this is all lies. Okay. You know, I have a video recording of you and the guy showing up. I also have witnesses to you yelling at me at the park. So none of this has ever been shown. Okay. These are all lies. This is where the threats, coercive control, abuse comes in more than it already was. They write, I suggest you take this down. So that was me saying, hey, this person wrote a bunch of lies about me. And the reason was because I knew people would be able to find my Facebook page from what the owner of Fire Mecca put out there. So um, they write, I suggest you take this down since people also contacted me about your various restraining orders. So that's a lie. I've never had a restraining order, still don't have a restraining order. All this restraining order business is absolutely made up. Um, it's it's done in the same way a bunch of these other things have been done, where they're telling people I'm a psychopath and that I'm dangerous, okay, and that I probably did this, stole someone's cat, right? Whether you think that's kidnapping or property theft, whatever, insinuating I'm this bad guy. So then they're spreading lies that I have restraining orders, which is also not true. So that's defamation. But here's the really abusive part. Um, so if they really wanted people to know like that I was dangerous, they would just do that. But here's what they and so this is all a lie. I have no restraining orders, never had one in my life. Still don't have one. They write, I suggest you take this down. So this is saying if you don't take this down, I'll let more people know you have restraining orders. So I'll lie to more people. Okay? Do more defamation. See, this is what's known as coercive control. Do this or else. Hide the abuse or else. That's what this is. Okay? I mean, to be honest, it's domestic violence 101. If you go, they're saying, if you go get help, if you let people know, if you let friends and family know about this abuse, it's going to get worse for you. That's domestic violence 101, and it's coercive control. Okay, Hawkeye? This is entire message is for you, and also anyone else who's thinking of becoming a Fire Mecca affiliate. This all happened after I went no contact with the owner of Fire Mecca. Okay? I still have had no contact with the owner of Fire Mecca, asked them not to contact me ever again, and they are still sending messages, direct messages to me here. See this? This is coercive control. Sharing someone's address and then suggesting people find them is coercive control. It gets worse. So let's keep going. In relation to the wanting a terrorist sleeper cell to be around me, there is a stranger on the internet saying, is there any info on where we can find him? Online to snoop, name, Instagram, anything. Maybe we can find someone to do a recon mission. Now, they've already shared my address to 67,000 strangers. The owner of Fire Mecca says, I DM'd you. How many other people did they DM? How many other people did the owner of Fire Mecca, I mean, if there was able to be a warrant to see like all of the communication, we already know that they talked to their business partner. We know that because their profile picture is right here. We know who this person is. We know that they talked to other leaders at Fire Mecca, people who they've put on their website, in their newsletters. Um, so, Hawkeye, I hope you understand now. This has nothing to do with I'm upset because I can't get laid or you're just woman hating, okay? Nothing to do with that, okay? Um, this is assault. And I definitely hope, you're not like this person and you're an assault apologist. Um, this is absolute pure abuse. Um, Laughing at gun threats, saying they're echoing and saying, I agree with the gun threats when they read them and say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like to threaten violence, but the dude who's already been no contact for 3 months needs to get away from me. And in this same video, they say, I know you're watching. So let's keep going. So they're DMing people information on me. Maybe they can find someone to do a recon mission. More lies here. Um, Saying someone else, we don't know who this person is, this is all made up, okay? DM'd me that he had multiple issues back home, whatever that means. Stalking a girl before restraining orders were issues is all a lie. And again, calling me a psycho, saying I don't want this psycho freaking out on me again, which is all a lie. There's no freak out. There's going no contact with someone. So this is abuse, okay? This is when you go no contact with someone and they don't like that. They don't like that you don't want to be in touch with them. They view that as freaking out. Like, my suggestion is to never contact the owner of Fire Mecca ever if you can possibly help it, because you never know, if you don't respond back to them, they may consider that a quote unquote freak out if you don't respond to them. And for all you know, especially if you've ordered anything from their business, and it had a shipping to you, they now have your address. Okay, which they could post to 67,000 strangers and ask for a sleeper cell, a terrorist sleeper cell, I guess they're writing right here, to come be around you. They might write to 67,000 strangers that you have restraining orders in various states, or from that you have various restraining orders, which is all lies. Um, the owner of Fire Mecca thinks this is perfectly okay to do. Um, it's not only defamatory, but it's abusive, and we already went over the assault. Okay? But it just keeps going. Um, just more lies. So they write that uh, I started getting aggressive towards them, which is all just made up. Okay, it's all pattern of trying to make me look like some kind of bad person. This never happened. The actual thing that happened is that, yes, I ghosted them. But when I unfriended them on Facebook, we had zero communication. I still have had no communication with the owner of Fire Mecca since all this happened, and 3 months before this happened. The only communication was back on December 1st, where I said, do not contact me ever again, yet they continue to contact me. Okay? So just to clarify some things, Hawkeye, and we're gonna go over some more things. If you want to stick around, hopefully this has helped you understand what happened, because clearly you didn't understand the other videos. But it's good to know that, like, your comment, Hawkeye, is super helpful because it allows me to talk directly to you, and it does help me understand that something, maybe I need to make a lot more videos, because um, it's good to know that, like, I have a viewer that doesn't really understand what happened. Somehow you got out of this that there's something about not getting laid, and like uh, hating on women for somehow, like, I did go over how I was a Fire Mecca affiliate. Not going to go over that in this video. It is covered in other videos, but since Hawkeye, you didn't totally understand what happened, it's helpful to know that, because maybe I can remake all the videos and kind of put it in a way that is more understandable. Like, maybe it's the order that I'm, explaining what happened in. Maybe I need to, like, show the videos, especially like with the comments about stay away because my friends have guns, and I agree with that. Um, we do have the comments made on YouTube about, you know, if you don't like guns, stay away from anyone in Arizona, coming from the owner of Fire Mecca. Um, this is super violent tendencies. Um, and the only person that we have in this equation who has said that they actually are, they hate based on gender, is the owner of Fire Mecca. They posted on their Instagram that they are misandry laden. For some people don't know, misandry means that you hate men, um, which, like I said, could make all of this a hate crime. Um, but assault is a crime, and um, doxing is a federal crime. Um, and like I have understood that the owner of Fire Mecca doesn't really know how the internet works. That's been pretty clear from this. But it's not an excuse to intentionally put someone's full address to a 67,000 person Facebook group and encourage people to find them. Um, you know, in addition, this was made after encouraging gun violence towards me. Like, for all we know, I mean, we do know that the owner of Fire Mecca sent this to their business partner, and these gun threats happened on their business Twitch account. So they may have sent my address to multiple other business partners. We don't know how many of these people have guns, and to what extent they would go to continue to assault someone, continue to threaten them. Um, they, like, I don't know if they would go so far as to do bodily harm. It sure seems like it. We do have stuff with, like, vandalism, which we've covered. So that it's possible sharing my address was an attempt to encourage people to do property damage. Um, but if you can unfriend someone on Facebook that you've done work for, and they can go online, not only encourage gun violence towards you, but share your full last known address to thousands, tens of thousands of strangers, and encourage some kind of sleeper cell to come around them that they're not going to recognize, to monitor, keep tabs on, and what they actually posted, wait for instructions. This is assault. Okay? And like completely ignoring no contact requests, as we've shown a bunch of times. The thing is, someone who happily laughs at assaulting someone probably has no problem doing it again. And that is the main purpose of these videos, is that if you want to be a Fire Mecca affiliate, based on my experience, I cannot help but encourage you to think long and hard um, about what the owner is capable of, and more so, just that this was all done after simply unfriending them on Facebook and ghosting them, not responding to messages. Um, which I've already said. I mean, the entire reason that that was done is because I caught them lying about other people in the fire spinning community there in Arizona. So once I did some investigation and found out they were telling lies about other people, that's when I unfriended and ghosted them. And I think, we don't know, how someone feels okay, but their business partner here, which we haven't really covered a lot, they did make public comments. So I think that I'm guessing that they do want to dialogue. I guess maybe we'll find out, but they've made, this business partner has made public comments and curiously, explain that Corinne has legit reasons for assault and sharing someone's full address to 67,000 people. Um, so we're still waiting for what those legit reasons are. Um, I would say if the business partner wants to have a dialogue, it doesn't feel great to like dialogue with assault apologists. And it's possible that this is also just a lie. How someone could ever have legit reasons for assaulting someone for just unfriending them and ghosting them um, mostly sounds, you know, not likely. So what we'll do now is we'll take a look at some of the other coverage, and this will show the other comments that were made about in reference to um, you know the the when and where of how they would want to assault me, or how they when and where of like they their friends might assault me. Um, Obviously, there's vague stuff about vaguely staying away. Um, but we live in a large city, so like you can't just tell someone, if you happen to be, at the grocery store and, in a public parking lot, um, that it can't constitute staying away from someone, like you're just living your life. So is the next time I go to the grocery store, um, they're gonna see me and then, pull a gun out at me, or if I want to go to the public park, this Sunday. Are they gonna pull out a gun and shoot me? Um, are they gonna hit me? Maybe like the assault will move from simple assault to like assault with battery. We don't know. Um, I do know that lying to the police is also a crime. Um, so hopefully, among the other crimes that seem to have been committed here, like hopefully there aren't others, but it's possible that there's others. Like we do know that if people lie under oath, or that's perjury. You're not allowed to lie to a police officer either. You actually do jail time for lying to the police or lying under oath. Um, so hopefully nobody has done that either. That would be a shame. So let's see some of the other stuff that was said, and okay, we'll go from here.
Corinne posted my friend Daniel's picture, his profile picture, in one of those don't date this guy is a worrisome guy, 60,000 Facebook group for their local city, with no substantiated evidence of what she is claiming he has done, and a lot of just her feelings about him as if they are fact. We're going to listen to her live after he found those, because somebody sent him the screenshots of what she said about him with his public picture for anyone to recognize him, where she's calling him scary, a psychopath, accusing him of stealing a cat and possibly being responsible for a girl going missing who isn't missing, just missing according to Little Miss Criminology. I have a degree in criminology, and therefore my gut instincts and feelings should be taken as fact. Here's the live she did just the other day that I caught and recorded on her business account, where she's just, doubling down on rando in the comments, not rando to her, rando to me, giving death threats to my friend. Well, she's claiming him, posting her name, a full name, about her doing this and giving his side, is going to cause her to possibly become unalived, right? Like it's a death threat of sorts. It puts her safety on the line. She is trying to destroy this man's reputation. You put your safety in line. You put your reputation on the line. You put your business account on the line for lies about my friend. So we're just going to watch a worrisome statement that I don't like, that she's backing up, laughing at.
Yeah, the post about frenemies, Maslow. I had a super fucking weird guy like occupy all my time for like 4 months, and when I was like, "Hey, this is getting weird. Maybe we shouldn't be friends," then he got even weirder. Sorry.
So I have my first take, right, where I just read her article, Knowing Dan, and her post from the Facebook, and critiquing it based on the fact there's no facts there. You're right. Me being me, I do bleed over the post. And now I've talked to Dan, had a one-on-one conversation about this time period. You didn't unfriend him, right? You're like, he was creepy and I sent him, I don't want to be friends anymore. No, he unfriended you on Facebook 4 months ago. You figured that out, somehow got an ego hurt, decided he was responsible for a cat that went missing 4 months ago. Now, and well, we're going to hear her. You told him twice in 2 different instances that he had made you feel uncomfortable. As Dan would, he apologized in written format, in at least one of the instances, you're like, he didn't in my first take, I'm like, why would he need to apologize? And then having the one-on-one video, I'm like, of course you apologized, Dan. Of course you did.
He is the friend of me that I sent you a link to his public post, where he names me and posts a picture of my public profile publicly. So it is in retaliation to me posting just his photo, no name. Do you have a stop? I posted a picture of his face and what my concerns and my requests were in a group for female presenting people that are dating male presenting people.
Just my requests to an anonymous group of 60,000 people, right? Go pitchforks and open carry state. This man's dangerous. I need to know if you're missing, if you've ever had contact with him. I don't know why he would post my name and profile picture saying that's not the case when I posted his picture to our city suggesting he's a dangerous man.
People, we'll call it. And just asking like, yo, has anybody been to this guy's house? And if so, have you seen a cat? If so, let me know. Because my friend's cat's missing after that guy. After I was stupid enough to invite that guy to my friend's house. Again, after knowing him for 6 months, after thinking that he's okay. Guy got weird. We stopped being friends. I woke up from a dead sleep the other day and was just like, something doesn't feel right. And I noticed that, like, not only did he unfriend me, but the woman that he used to, like, rant about, she hasn't posted anything since he unfriended me.
I love rewatching things and hearing new things. Notice how she said, I got the ick for him after he wasted my own energy or whatever else for 4 months and I unfriended him. I ended our friendship. When I noticed he unfriended me, which is the truth part, woke up from a dead sleep and was like, he's responsible for that cat. Several friends who have a degree in criminology or went through getting a degree in criminology if they're not working in that now. At no point in time do they teach you psychic skills. Do they teach you gut instinct equals fact and you should post it online to destroy a man's reputation? What part of criminology was that? What lesson? What course?
And my friend's cat went missing around the same time. So the criminologist in me that went to, college for this shit went, I don't feel right about this. I don't want to look into it. I started by sending a message to the woman and just saying like, hi, how's it going? We've never met. I just want to know if you're okay because I heard a weird conversation. Weird is a mild word for that. Yeah, weird is a mild word for that indeed. And she hasn't responded since Friday. Now we're not connected on Facebook, so I might be in some filtered folder and she just hasn't seen it, and that's fine.
Or Facebook is dead, right? No one's on Facebook anymore, Corinne, and she hasn't posted in 4 months. You don't think somebody would have made a missing persons, someone in her real life, right? If she's actually missing. This woman's first name we're going to need to give because it's Katie. This woman borrowed Dan's totes to move. He generously lent her the totes. They have the whole text exchange or email exchange saying, right, after she moved, because it takes time to unpack boxes, hey, let's set a date to get those back. And then she was like, I'm just not giving them to you. He tried to reach out to the burner community, who they're all part of, and mediate his stolen property. And no, he's just never getting it back. It's too little for small claims court. And Katie is just going to be a thief, a little thief who fully admits it. No, they're mine now. The boxes are mine now. The universe really has me flipping the script, over the last week. The amount of men that I've stepped onto the side of this week is astounding. I love it. What more do you have to say, Corinne, about my friend?
But I ended up posting in this group. I'm not even going to name the name of the group, but like I said, it's for females that are concerned about males acting creepy.
If that's actually the group description, right? What they might as well say, locals who hate autistics and are gonna badmouth them to everybody, right? Your feeling of creepy, you need to stick to facts, right? Which you didn't. You gave your criminology ick feeling all over it, right? It implied he's a psychopath, scary, dangerous, and stole a cat and a woman's missing. Did they not teach you what that could do in criminology?
Asking if anybody been to his house, and then he had there's a profile right above one of the last comments that's just suspicious fuck, and seems like he wrote it's him. I think it's him.
No, I think she means in the group, right? Did you mean someone maybe called you out on like this doesn't seem like the post that should be in here? I don't know what the post is. I've seen the original post, right? I haven't seen all the comments. I can only imagine if I saw that in a group that's supposed to be warning women about dangerous men, I'd be like, this is not what this is. This is just you trying to destroy a man's reputation because he unfriended you on Facebook.
So life's fucking weird and I hate it. So like, should I be rushing out to get a restraining order against homeboy, or should I just be like, it's fine? Okay, do these look normal?
All right, and this is where Jubilee's social media, narc-NATO PhD, right? We got a criminology degree. I got a degree in narc-NATOs on social media in 2023 and going into 2024. A restraining order to not post his version of events on Facebook? That's what you think it's going to actually do, right? That's not, but you implying you could or should get a restraining order. It makes it sound like he's going to show up at your business, right? He's going to be a physical threat to you, which is what restraining orders are for. And you did, right? You posted with his picture, implying that's the kind of man he is, which we'll get to when we read that part after this monstrosity that happened after. We'll go back to the first monstrosity.
So Mazda's basement says, "Dear creepy dude, check yourself. We're in an open carry state." You're not wrong. I mean, like, I don't like to threaten violence, but like, he needs to not be so menacing and weird towards me or any other female presenting person. But like, he's getting. I feel like this is weird.
Just casual death threats on your business account live on Twitch, right? You're not wrong. I don't like violence, but someone should totally open carry and go and shoot this guy who I had the creeps about. Well, you're claiming him posting that you're trying to destroy his reputation. I noticed how when you posted on your Facebook, Corinne, no one was like they did the woman thing. They did the like, when do we ride at dawn? When do we? But they didn't say anything standing up for your character as an individual, that you were extremely trustworthy. On dance posts, there's a ton of people doing that. They're like, you stole the cat? She's saying this about you. You don't understand how, what's the word? Cherished, priceless my energy is. That this is mine to do, that standing up for my friend, that I saw that Facebook post, it shows, Corinne, how deeply you messed up in life putting that post out there. The open carry? Just casual violence. Note pops up, she comes, reads it, laughs, is like, you're not wrong. Someone should carry that open gun to his place. I should get a restraining order. All of the people who care about me should go out and make sure this man doesn't hurt me after I've implied he's dangerous. You're dangerous, Corinne.
I feel like this was weird, like months ago, and I don't know why I kept trying to like, oh, it's fine, because he introduced himself as possibly like into BWB, maybe he'll be helpful. This person is just ranting at me, even though I'm not responding. They're telling me to pull down all the fanfare while they're literally like, whatever. I know you're watching, and I know that you're the fourth viewer.
No, he wasn't. It was me. It was Jubilee. Hi, Corinne Vivers. I'm Jubilee Briscoe. Horrible to meet you. You're a horrible person.
So, like, you pull down your shit, I'll pull down mine. How about that?
His Facebook post where he's like, this woman's trying to tank my reputation. I don't know what to do. Here's my side of it. Here's my screenshots proving her wrong on his Facebook, right? You posted his face with lies in a place where people collect creepy men, go to see where creepy men are, right? And about an autistic guy, Corinne, with no evidence for the lies you made up. You've had 4 months of him unfriending you and you not noticing, and you felt an ick about a cat going missing. From 4 months ago, so you jumped to conclusions and posted it. You take down your stuff and I'll take down mine. You should absolutely take down your stuff, Corinne. And he should leave his up because this is his story. But you know what? He's a good guy. He's a kind guy. He absolutely apologized to you several times for you having a feeling of him having pushed a boundary, or you know what I mean? Like, which none of those things were him pushing a boundary. None of it was him in the wrong. He still apologized because it's the kind of person he is. He would probably take down his Facebook just cuz. Even if you don't take yours down, just to not escalate it. But the universe called Jubilee in. Good luck getting Jubilee to take it down. Good luck.
That's what I'm saying too. The weird needs to trend away really quickly because I have a lot of friends that love me and they're not happy right now. And I have a lot of people checking in and like asking if I'm staying, like where I'm staying, where I'm going to go hide. I had somebody offer to buy me a car so that I'm not seen in mine because it's so noticeable. Like, his post has my friends super freaked out. I'm trying to keep calm about it, but it's not easy to keep calm about something like that.
I'm trying to keep calm and not escalate things. I'm just on my business Twitch, right? Doing business stuff with my business logo, implying I need to get a restraining order, laughing at open carry death threats, and implying I'm beloved and someone's going to go and make sure he's okay. Someone's going to buy me a car because you flew off the handle and suggested you get rewarded. Aw, you get a new car for destroying my friend's reputation. Isn't that fun for you, Corinne?
In 15 years of being a ranger, I've never earned, well, no, 2 years I think I earned shower credentials, and then as a shift lead I had it, but like I never actually went.
Okay, Hawkeye. So hopefully this explains a lot better. Let me know. Let me know if this makes more sense to you. And definitely, if it does or if it doesn't, I can explain again in more detail. If that's would be helpful. But definitely look forward, Hawkeye, to your comment. I don't know who you are, but um, as asked other people explicitly not to contact me, um, then did this make sense to you? Let me know, yes or no, and ask me if you'd like me to go into more detail, because maybe more details needed, or I can try to explain it again in a different way, maybe like going slower, if that would help, or maybe going faster if that would help. Let me know if any of those things sound like they would help you. Hawkeye.